Hello, and thank you for watching this video on the differences between the Business Credit and Funding Suite and any other business credit and funding system that's out there today. What you're looking at now is the dashboard of the Business Credit and Funding Suite. This is the most comprehensive funding system in the world today. But customers commonly ask, what's the difference between this and any other system that currently exists when it comes to business credit? Well, there's several main differences between our system and anything else that's out there today. One of the biggest differences is the absolute source of money available. The funding suite has more sources for business credit, vendors, and funding sources than anywhere else in the world today. Actually, there's over 2,100 funding sources available in the system and over 30 core funding products. Now, this is very important because if you're dealing with just a business credit company, business credit is the only product they have. With the funding suite, business credit is actually only one of over 30 products that's available today. The system is designed to help get a business money, large amounts of money. And one of the biggest primary differences is the funding suite will get people money right away, meaning that most business credit systems out there today actually take over 6 months to a year to be able for you to be able to secure money. That's why most people don't take the time to build business credit. They don't want to wait 6 months, a year, or longer to get access to real cash, real money. With our system, a client can come through, finish step 2 easily within a matter of days, fill out the application, and pre-qualify for funding through our over 2,100 funding sources. Now, what's awesome about our funding is that it applies for a new business, for an existing business, for somebody that has good credit, even somebody that is a business owner that has bad credit. We have solutions available. For example, if a brand new business is just starting and that business owner has good credit, through our system, that person can secure a $150,000 working capital credit line, and that could be secured within the first 30 days. Even if a business owner has bad credit, and if they have some kind of collateral like credit card sales or inventory or equipment or purchase orders or receivables, that person, even with 500 credit scores, can still come in our system and get large amounts of money. And I'm talking about $50,000, $150,000 or more in real usable cash sources for a business can be secured within the first 30 days. Now, this is very different than any other business credit system out there today. The fundamental flaw with business credit building systems is that clients have to wait so long to get their money. We have the only system in the world where that's not the case. And let's take a look. Here's a common company that's out there in the business credit world today. Okay, they commonly promote, for example, that somebody can get approved for at least $50,000 in business credit. But if you look at the fine print, if you look at what they're talking about with cash credit, being Visas, MasterCards, credit lines, then what they'll tell you is that a lot of them, like in this example, they can only get $50,000 for a business if that business has been open for longer than a year and a half. If the business hasn't been open longer than a year and a half, they can only get $20,000. And when it comes to how long it takes them to get that money, if a business has been in business 18 months or longer, then it will take them at least 6 months to get access to any kind of cash credit. And if that business is a new business, if they've been open less than 18 months, then with this source, it would take them over 12 months to even start getting access to cash credit. Here's the problem, and this problem is the same with all business credit building systems out there. They only offer business credit, and it takes people 6 months to a year or more to get access to money, which is what business owners really want. Not with our system. With our system, a business owner is going to get money within the first 30 days, and money through over 30 sources or through 30 funding products, through over 2,100 sources, good credit, bad credit, new business, existing business. So we have the greatest amount of funding options to help you secure money for your business and do it very quickly within the first 30 days. Another big difference between our system and anything out there today is that we actually help a business meet all lending requirements so you can qualify for business credit. A lot of companies will just give a list, and this is an example of a list that some business credit companies, this is pretty much what all business credit companies hand out. It's just a list of creditors, phone numbers, websites, and who they report to. That's it. There's really no additional information here. So it's just a matter with most business credit companies of trial and error. The person has to go out, apply, get denied, apply again. I mean, all they do is just go down the list and apply, denied, applied, denied, applied, approved. And they just go down the list and basically just submit applications hoping they get approved. Well, not with our system. With our system, we actually go through in the very beginning a foundational step. So we go through a 20-point compliance to make sure that the business is set up credibly. We make sure the business is set up credibly before you even apply. This way you stay in the best chance of getting approved again before you even apply, because you know you meet the lending requirements. When you actually get to a point where you're actually applying for business credit and funding, we give all of the details of these creditors. Again, this is the only system in the world that this happens, where we give all the information, including the underwriting guidelines. Because if you know exactly what that lender's or that merchant's underwriting guidelines are, then it's very easy to get approved. You only apply with the ones that you'll know you can get approved with. This is much different than looking at just a list of people's names, websites, and who they report to. Instead, with us, we're giving the information about what the company sells, who they report to, what kind of terms it is, and all of the specific underwriting guidelines to make sure you can get approved for the sources that are available. You can even in one click sign up online. It connects automatically to the source, and it even auto-populates a lot of the information on the application for you. Again, this is the only system in the world with this kind of technology that actually integrates with the sources, where you can complete the applications right through the system. And the system has more sources for business credit, more sources for building vendor credit than anywhere else out there today. So this gives you options at places like Home Depot, Costco, Walmart, BP, Chevron. It also lets you get credit cards that are Visas, MasterCards, all in your business name without personal liability. So the system has more funding sources than anywhere else in the world today. If you took even the business credit out, this would be a powerhouse of funding products with just the funding and not the business credit. But when you add in the business credit, we also have more merchants, more vendors, more sources than anywhere else. Plus, we give you the underwriting guidelines so you'll know you get approved, unlike other companies where you really have no clue. It's just a matter of submitting and finding, and it's just kind of trial and error. Okay, another important aspect of our system that no other system has is that we integrate directly with the business credit reporting agencies. You can actually get access to free Experian Smart Business data to monitor during the process. So during the process of business credit building with us, you can see how many trade lines you have. Do you have a credit profile? Do you have a credit score? Do you have recent inquiries? All of this you can monitor through the process at absolutely no cost. This is the only place on the planet where Experian gives you this data and doesn't charge you. Okay. Also, you can integrate and get full reports with Experian, Equifax, and Dun & Bradstreet. Now, you will pay for those through the system, okay? But again, we give you the free capability to monitor through Experian at no cost. You even get a free DUNS number through the system at no cost. If you tried to contact Dun & Bradstreet, they charge you $300 to $800 for a DUNS number as part of a package. With us, it's available at no cost. So this is the only system in the world where you can actually, through the system, monitor Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian reports. You get a DUNS number for free, and it's the only system in the world that lets you monitor your Experian Smart Business reports or data for free at absolutely no additional cost. Okay, so those are some of the big differences between our system than any other system available in the world today. It has more funding than anywhere else, more business credit sources than anywhere else. This is the only system that integrates with Experian, Dun & Bradstreet, and Equifax. That alone shows how credible the system is when these bureaus have decided to be part of this system and not part of no other system that's out there today. Plus, you have the best chance of getting money and getting money right away. It's the only system in the world that combines business credit and funding. So this allows you to get money right away in the first 30 days, 50,000, 150,000 or more, when all other business credit systems that exist today require 6 months to a year to get money. So you can get more money faster. You can get more money than anywhere else. You have more sources than anywhere else available for funding and business credit. And you also have this integration with the bureaus, which is the only system in the world that has that kind of credibility. So again, these are some of the basics differences between the Business Credit and Funding Suite and any other system in the world today.